Hootaween presents Hootaween! Greetings and welcome, my fellow Hooties, to tonight's Hootaween review, and it's a double feature. My plan was just to discuss one episode, but since both episodes are of the spooky variety, I thought it would be a good idea to have both episodes. And of course, I am referring to SpongeBob Season 1, Episode 13, Scaredy Pants, and I Was a Teenage Gary. The first episode being about SpongeBob making the perfect costume for Mr. Krabs' Halloween party, and the next, the tale of SpongeBob going to the annual jellyfish convention in Ukulele Bottom for the weekend and asks Squidward to watch Gary while he's gone. Now, that may sound like a great concept for an episode. However, it can't be a spooky episode if Squidward actually did what SpongeBob asked him to do. Both episodes are good, and I can't wait to get to talking to them to you fellow Hooties. So grab your costume and make sure it's scary, or else Squidward will take your pickles.
I've come for your pickle.
So begin with Scaredy Pants. I just love the music that plays at the start of the episode. It really has a 60s vibe, like Grim Grinning Ghosts or the Munsters theme. We begin with a beautiful view of Halloween at Bikini Bottom as we see SpongeBob washing dishes at work, but it seems that some spooky happenings are happening.
Okay, Mr. Krabs, the dishes are done. I'm leaving.
You can't tell me that you haven't done anything like this when you're scared. Whether it be taking out the trash or walking across a dark room or hallway. I know I have. But just as he reaches the exit, Mr. Krabs stops him and offers to tell him a scary story. Ooh.
Does it have monsters in it?
Aye, the worst monster of them all.
No.
Now any normal person would just walk home, but SpongeBob can't help but to listen to the story. Mr. Krabs tells a tale of the Flying Dutchman, who flies a giant Krabby Patty ship, stealing people's pickle souls and puts them in their soul bag.
I've come for your pickle.
I know I already showed that clip, but it's just so funny. It would appear that his reputation of being a scaredy pants has reached the entire town of Bikini Bottom.
It's okay, son. That's just SpongeBob Scaredy Pants.
Happy Halloween, Scaredy Pants. It's Square Pants.
Now that may have been just two people, counting Mr. Krabs and Squidward, but trust me, everyone else there knows. SpongeBob carves himself a mean jack-o'-lantern, and even that scares him. But I'm sure what you Hooties are probably wondering why I'm not going on an hour rant about the logic of having fire underwater. But I'm not going to, and do you know why? Because this is a cartoon about talking sea life in a fictional city called Bikini Bottom. So I'm not going to go on unhinged about fire being underwater. That and fires underwater are a thing, like the magnesium torches. So technically, there can be fire in SpongeBob. Now with that out of the way, Patrick stops by and scares SpongeBob.
Roar!
Hiya, SpongeBob! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
You really tried the roar tactic? What is this, 2006 with that roar XD? Patrick helps SpongeBob make a scary costume and has him scare some trick-or-treaters, but
Roar! Roar!
don't beat yourself over that. I mean, who would be scared of the pillow and wood clogs? Probably Party Hoots. Nah, Party ain't that much of a scaredy pants as SpongeBob Scaredy Pants. Anyways, his good buddy Patrick is there to help make his costume scary for Mr. Krabs' party. Also get a classic funny moment from Patrick.
Don't tell me! Don't tell me! Don't tell me! I can do this! I can do this! Don't tell me! Don't tell me! Don't tell me! Okay, tell me.
I miss the gold era when Patrick was not only more funnier back then, but was not as brain dead as he is now, especially with the garbage slop known as The Patrick Star Show. But I'm not here to talk about that horrid show. I'm here to talk about Patrick helping SpongeBob make his ghost costume more accurate, even wiping sweat off his brow with a piece of SpongeBob. Now, for those who never seen this and may wonder how things are going to go horribly wrong, well, first of all, why are you watching this before you've watched the gem from Nickelodeon's past? Watch the episode first before watching this one, or keep watching this one, then watch the episode in full later. There are many ways to watch it. DVD, Paramount Plus, maybe you can watch it when it's on TV. I don't know how you watch your favorite shows. Feeling confident about his new costume, SpongeBob and Groucho Patrick scares a random person.
Hey, don't you kids want your candy?
Ah, bless your spongy heart. And Patrick is a real one for not telling him the truth, and also to remind him of the party that he should be aware of at his work, which everyone is at, even Sandy.
Great party, huh?
What are you supposed to be?
Why, I'm a pet goldfish in a bowl.
I don't get it.
Also, Mr. Krabs almost dies, but he's okay. But little does everyone know, there's a scary surprise waiting for him at the roof. SpongeBob and Patrick get ready to scare the partygoers while doing the voice of the Dutchman. Now, my fellow Hooties, we get to the part where things, of course, go wrong. As a rogue jelly gives Pat a good zappy zaps, causing him to run around screaming, sending SpongeBob screaming out of control, revealing it was SpongeBob the whole time. Ah, darn it. They knew it was you. Now the prank is ruined. Oh well, it's not like anything worse is gonna happen, like the Flying Dutchman to crash the party and...
It's the real Flying Dutchman!
Gasp! 'Tis the real Flying Dutchman! What will you do? Oh, I don't want to watch, but I must, for it's my job! Then I've seen this like a million times. It's a good episode to watch during the spooky month. The Dutchman tells them that they're going to take their pickle soul, I mean their souls. Everyone freaks out. Heavens, not their souls! Oh, I wonder who it was that caused the Dutchman to steal the souls of the poor partygoers.
This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Out of all the Dutchman costumes I've seen, yours is the most insulting.
Now I can understand you not being a fan of SpongeBob's costume, but to want to take everyone's soul over it, it's just crazy. There has to be something you can do, SpongeBob. Our brave Sponge asks if his costume is scary, and the Dutchman gives him some advice.
Let me tell you about Scary Kid. There's all kinds of scary things in the world. Spiders are scary. I'm scary. You're not scary. Okay, let's get this over with.
Just as it seems that the Dutchman is about to steal their souls, he takes off SpongeBob's costume and... Hey, he did what he wanted to do all night. Scare people. Even Patrick was scared when he realized that the pink hat was his brain. Ah, don't worry, Pat. It grows back. Well, with that was Scaredy Pants, a gem of 90s Halloween episodes. Now, I was planning on just uploading this episode only, but since it's Hootaween, I figured I'd throw another episode in, and that was also a spooky themed episode. Well, It's got a name similar to the 50s movies like I Was a Teenage Wolfman or Frankenstein, you name it. And it's a good episode as well. So with that being said, it's time to get out our snails and ready as we get to I Was a Teenage Gary. We begin this tale with SpongeBob playing with Gary, having a nice game of catch that lasts all night. Look at them having fun. Patrick comes in and informs them of the annual jellyfish convention in Ukulele Bottom, and is conflicted about not having anyone to watch Gary, when opportunity knocks at the door. Squidward conveniently knocks and asks that he doesn't leave his tidy whities on the lawn, which I'm not even going to ask why they were on the lawn in the first place. I mean, they might have been drying on the line and flew over. You know what? Never mind. He asked Squidward if he could watch Gary while they were away, and at first he says no, but when he finds out they'll be gone for 3 days, he's more than willing to help him out. Now, if only he could do what he actually told him to do, none of this would have happened. While SpongeBob is explaining how to take care of Gary, he's only thinking about not having to worry about SpongeBob or Patrick for 3 days, completely ignoring what SpongeBob was talking to him about. The bus arrives, and Patrick flies through the wall and the bus as Squidward hurries SpongeBob to the bus, as Gary looks out of the window, as he claims he's going to do all the stuff that he wasn't normally going to do because of SpongeBob, and completely ignores Gary for 3 days. This has to be everyone's list for the worst thing Squidward has ever done in the series. Starving Gary to the point where he wasn't eating, and thinks him eating 3 days worth of food in one sitting is gonna help? Shah! And to think he actually gets himself a snail later on in the series, which is Season 3, Episode 15, The Great Snail Race. Now that was 2 seasons in the future, so Squidward has to have learned how to take care of another living creature. But this was just disgusting for him to do to poor Gary. Now a funny moment is when he had to eat the food himself, but not when SpongeBob finds Gary in the state that he's in. And what does Squidward do? Does he explain himself? At first, no. He tries to make an escape with that despicable look on his face, but thankfully, he gets a snail doctor to help.
This is definitely a snail.
Oh, Squid, did you hear that?
Hey, wait! I'm still mad at Squidward. You can't be having funny moments in this serious moment. How can we help poor Gary? The doctor tells him that a simple injection of snail plasma is all he needs before leaving, saying he's way too squeamish to give him the shot. But also, SpongeBob is squeamish. So, it is up to the neglectful Squid to administer the shot, which he should have, considering it was his fault in the first place. So yeah, Squidward should have given the shot to poor Gary. Of course, if SpongeBob would hold Gary still for Squidward to give him the shot, that is.
Wait.
Then again, if Squidward would stop trying to stab poor Gary with the shell needle, maybe SpongeBob would let him give him the shot and...
Ouch. Squidward, you've injected me with snail plasma.
Oh no! What will happen to SpongeBob? What would happen to Gary without the plasma? Of course, he just needed water, and he's just fine. Which, I knew all along that Gary was fine. However, it seems that SpongeBob hasn't taken to the shot too well at all. After having a snack of Gary's food, he feels the metamorphosis take hold and begins to change into the snail right before our eyes. Gasp! He's a snail? Oh no! Squidward attempts to get some sleep when he gets a late night knock at the door, which is revealed to be Sponge Snail.
Meow.
Or would it be Snail Bob? Either way, he's being visited by the once SpongeBob, now Snail. As Squidward tries to keep him out of the house, But it's too late, as he chases him throughout his house when he's 2 is injected in the nose.
Oh.
Now, for those of you Hooties that are familiar with the original version of the episode, you would know that is a supposed transformation sequence for Squidward as well, which was cut out, hence why the transition is different than the normal bubble transition. Credit to Anikini, I think is how you say it, for making what could have been the transformation.
Oh.
Who knows if there was a scene of Squidward transforming and why it was taken out. But that was the episode of I Was a Teenage Gary. It was a cute and spooky episode, and I hope you Hooties enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the episode in the comments, and what memories you had of watching the episode when it was on TV. Do you remember the original version? Who knows if it was real or just a creepypasta? As always, your feedback and opinions mean a lot, and I can't thank you all enough for all of your support. Feels good to make a longer review for the channel again. Until then, I'll see you when you visit the Owlery again, and I give my hoot in the dark. Ooh, Hootaween! Until next time on Hootaween! Thanks for watching, my fellow Hoots and Ghouls. Don't forget to like, share with your fans, comment, subscribe, and join the Parliament of Hoots today. And follow me on my other social media websites. Check out the 2 videos that'll pop up and it'll take you to more of my content. And until next time, I'll see you when you visit the graveyard. And we'll join for another episode of Hootaween!